What's up, folks? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Chromia. Chromia is one that I am very intrigued about. I think during a bear cycle, this is one that could retrace pretty dramatically and has real upsides potential. So I want to explore that. Before I do, I update the spreadsheet. These are the first 26 coins that I spoke about on the channel. If you invested $100 to each of these before when I made those videos and you were still holding that crypto, you're in profit for nearly 32 grand. They're not the coins I hold anymore, and if you want to see the cryptos that I hold, you can come check out Copy My Crypto. It's where I share every coin I buy, every coin I sell, how I'm seeing the markets right now, which obviously has an impact on the decisions that you're making. Right now, we're definitely heading towards a bear cycle. Hell, we're heading towards a recession, folks. So what's good about this is there are going to be cryptos that end up losing tons of value, and entry into those cryptos during a bear cycle is awesome because there's so much upside potential. There's a ton of cryptos that I'm really excited about. I'm going to be sharing them with a couple of my crypto members when I think any of them can 20x, 40x, 50x, 100x. So if you want to know what they are, you can click the link in the description and check it out. Right, Chromia, currently priced at 38 cents, market cap of around 215 million. Chromia is unique. It's a standalone layer 1 blockchain and Ethereum virtual machine compatible with layer 2 enhancement for Binance Smart Chain and Ethereum. The whole premise is that it enhances existing dApps and allows for the next generation dApps with scalability, data handling, and fee structures. Now, the blockchain uses a unique architecture called relational blockchain, as well as a custom programming language called RHEL. This is designed to code and function very similarly to SQL, and it allows developers to leverage the security and immutability of blockchain while storing and handling data with the efficiency of a relational database. Each dApp running on Chromia operates on its own sidechain, which is rooted in the main blockchain. This allows each application to scale far more efficiently. That's a key thing, right? Because fundamentally what we are going to see over the course of time is layer 2's ecosystems booming. It's an inevitability because when Ethereum goes to proof of stake, not a fat lot changes. Their throughput is not going to be dramatically increased. So layer 2 enhancements, layer 2's period are going to start seeing a real boom in growth over the next couple of years, because anyone that wants to build on Ethereum or on Binance, to be fair for this one, they need layer 2 enhancements for greater throughput, and this is what Chromia can provide. They've got a range of different like dApps already up and running, and they range from Hedgeit, which is like an options trading platform, to my neighbor Alice, which is obviously an open world game, and government land registry stuff as well. One of the latest features they've got is a development, although it's not one of the latest features now, but called Chromia Originals, which is a new NFT standard. So it'll operate on both Ethereum and Binance. It's ERC 721 and BEP 721s. So this layer 2 enhancement are being developed in cooperation with my neighbor Alice, and for obvious reasons, my neighbor Alice ended up growing like mad, especially like in its initial phase. Now, my neighbor Alice still has market cap of around 200 million as well, and has a decent user base. But Mines of Delania is also another one. We've got Chains Alliance and Christopia. These games are starting to be developed. As I said, we've got the Land Registry, which is an initiative in Latin America and the Caribbean, which is powered by Chromia's public blockchain, and obviously Hedgeit for DeFi. Now, what bodes very, very well for Chromia is that fundamentally their blockchain, along with their data solutions, allows such phenomenal throughput comparatively to what we're seeing in multiple different places. They've also made development easier. All these things bode very, very well in the short term, or well, in the long term, sorry, because the biggest concern, like gaming, people aren't flocking to Ethereum to build games because throughput isn't good enough. It's just not good enough. Layer 2s offer a solution there, and Polygon's obviously one. We've got Cartesi, another. Chromia is another, but obviously Chromia's solutions also apply to Binance's smart chain, where we are seeing far more game development right now. They also have their Metaverse Grant and Innovation Lab, and that, again, bodes really, really well because they are looking at rewarding for development. So the Metaverse Grant Program is coming soon, and that's going to be an opportunity for anyone that's actually keen to build on top of Chromia to potentially get a grant to do so. And over the next few years, the biggest thing that we are going to see is a boom in the L2 ecosystems. We just are. And Chromia's, cultivating that. They've got an innovation lab incubation program, and that's for effectively, again, developers. So it makes it easy for people to build. We know Chromium makes it easy for people to build dApps with a different coding language, and the incubation program allows the opportunity for people to create new digital products, and the benefits that you can work within the growing network that's exploring solutions on Chromia. You can incubate, so it means you can take your time with the project from concept to production with the team's expertise. You can obviously start building relationships with other cryptos within Chromia's ecosystem. It's a really good idea, and it's good to see that they've actually got plans in place in terms of next steps. Phase 1 was meet and connect, phase 2 was build, and the next step is venture builder. So some projects will be given the opportunity to receive funding and or co-create a company or close partnership with Chroma Way. Selected teams will have close engagement with the advisors, access to the internal resources and the team. Again, a really strong step in terms of growing Chromia's ecosystem, which isn't bad, to be fair. Overall market cap 609 million. Obviously, Chromia, Mine Abralis, and Mines of Delania, which I've spoken about previously, they take up the bulk of that. But they still have other cryptos out there that have built upon Chromia. Hedget and Bella Protocol are the other two that are sort of slightly bigger. But even then, to be fair, Hedget's quite small. But right now, when you realize that Chromia is only valued at around 38 cents, its market cap is only 200 million. And remember, Polygon's is around 10 billion. So I'm not suggesting that Chromia is going to meet Polygon's market cap. Polygon's pretty much got first mover advantage on layer 2 solutions, and the ecosystem at this point is enormous. But in terms of building games, I see Chromia the Chromia can actually end up developing a really strong ecosystem over the course of the next couple of years. During a bear cycle, do not be surprised if Chromia drops below 10 cents. Previously it was, at times just before the sort of bull cycle started kicking into force, it's priced at 2.5 cents. 2.5 cents. So drop down below 10 cents, definitely possible during a bear cycle. And with Chromia's ecosystem growing, there is huge potential here, because down to 10 cents, I'd still believe that it would retest the previous all-time highs in the next bull cycle. That's a 14x just there. If they've grown their their ecosystem, which I would expect they would, then you'd probably be looking at a new all-time high. Now, the only sort of variable really is how much does it drop. Well, no, there's two variables. The two variables are how much does it drop and how much does their ecosystem grow. If developers continue to come into Chromia, if those incubation projects, if those innovation labs, if those grants really push the development on top of Chromia, then you've got a crypto that is going to grow. The ecosystem is going to grow, so the price will appreciate far greater than its previous all-time high. And the other variable is obviously how much does the price drop. Now that's up for discussion, because if this was 4 years ago, you'd be saying, well, it could drop down to 2 cents. You would, because last bear cycle we had some cryptos had 96% retracements, 98% retracements, and still beat previous all-time highs in this past one. However, with the amount of institutions that flooded into crypto, we're probably not looking at the depth of bear cycle that we've seen previously. The argument would be that with the sheer number of institutions, the sheer average amount of money or average Bitcoin price that a number of institutions got into crypto, we might not see drops too deep for Bitcoin below, say, 29,000. I still think it can go lower. But we might not see the depth that we previously saw. Because, last bull cycle, Bitcoin hit 19 point whatever grand, dropped down to 3 at the bottom of the bear. That's an 85% retracement. Now, don't think we see that for Bitcoin this year or this bear cycle. So if we don't see that with Bitcoin, we don't see that with the altcoins in the same depth. We're not necessarily going to see 90% retracements or 95% retracements. We might only see 70% and 80% retracements, which even so still provides opportunities, but it means the entry points won't be as good. But if Chromia was to drop down to 10 cents or below, I think that'll be a phenomenal entry point for a crypto that previously reached $1.40, and as we start seeing across the next sort of 6 months, if they're building, I think this is a great shout for a crypto that can do something pretty special. But obviously that hinges on developers coming to Chromia. If that doesn't happen, I don't think it grows in the same way. Yeah, that's my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think Chromia has potential to be a $4, $5, $10 coin? Let me know. Although $10, that'll put it at about $5 billion market cap. That's quite big. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you know when new content is coming out. And that is it from me, guys. I hope you're all keeping very, very well on this miserable day certainly weather-wise in England. And if you're new to crypto or you've been in crypto a while and you're not happy with how things are going, you're not happy with your positions or how you're seeing the market or which coins you're excited about for a bear cycle, then come check out Copy My Crypto. Like I said, I'm sharing every coin I buy, every coin I sell, and I will be sharing the coins that I'm super bullish on during the bear cycle. And when I think they can 40, 50, 100x, like I said with Phantom, which is still up 192 times from when I did a whole Udemy course about it, then if you want to know what they are, click the link in the description and check it out, guys. And that's it from me. Take it easy. Bye-bye.